Welcome to Brisbane. There is the new bridge, there is the new Queen's Wharf, and there is the Brisbane River, which not 2 minutes ago was full of boats and jet skis. There's one out there. What a great city, home to the Olympics in 2032, and this is where it's all happening, South Bank, with a new Trojan horse up there I see. The Brisbane River, it's the River City for a reason, and this will be finished later on in the year of 2023 apparently. Nice new bridge and a very, very relaxing embankment. Let's go and have a walk across the bridge and see the new development at Eagle Street Pier. South Bank. Celeste with all her friends. Me on the bridge. Jet skis and tour boats. It's a 6 knot zone down there, guys. That is not 6 knots. That is way faster. Just a $1,100 fine, but don't worry about it. Only if the coppers get you. Beautiful. And now we're at water level. And that is the Kangaroo Point cliffs. Some rusty old boats. And then the iconic Story Bridge. And underneath that bridge is the best pub in the world, Story Bridge Hotel. Alongside the city. It's quite a calming area, this. Not many people out and about. But the Botanic Gardens on this side and the Kangaroo Point cliffs on the other. Nice little spot. Plenty going on in Brisbane City. There's some yells and screams overhead. Let's go. Worked out what that screaming was all about. It was the party boat. Lovely sculpture. How does this tree survive growing out of a concrete slab? And here's the start of the new bridge going across to Kangaroo Point. Going across to Kangaroo Point. There's going to be a bar halfway across the bridge, which I'm looking forward to. Yes, Kangaroo Point Green Bridge, the starting of the future. Kayakers in the far distance, boats, and as I said, the party boat just pulled off, so we've got a few waves. Big bull sharks are in here, no question about it. I've seen 4 being picked up on the fishing lines. The bull shark, the most aggressive shark in the world. And these are their waters. Look out, little dogs. Look out. And that'll be the start of the new green bridge. Lots of heavy metals there. Brisbane is a hive of activity. I'm the only one in this area, and we're coming up to. That's what it's going to be like, alright. Where's the pub? Oh, just there. I want it in the middle. Can you take your beer out? Maybe. Echo, echo, echo. And it'll give us access to Kangaroo Point and the new hive of activity being Eagle Street Pier as we pop out this little under tunnel. Yeah, Not many people around here because all these businesses have had to shut down in a pretty central area, as you can see by the buildings. The CBD, so to speak. That's the back of the Queen's Wharf. Everything's unfinished, but give it a few years and it'll all be finished. And then in a few years' time, there's going to be new starts to buildings. New starts to train stations underneath the city. Bullet trains from the Sunshine Coast to the CBD. Bullet trains to the Gold Coast. And tunnels underneath this wonderful city we call Brisbane. 2.5 million people. Every time I see that bridge I get thirsty. That is the Story Bridge. Jade Buddha over there, Eagle Street Pier, everything's closed down, everything's getting worked on, even over this side of the equation. The little green man, that means go. And that is the works. Couple of cranes, outrageous amount of work going on. What you'll see down here, there's another big boardwalk full of bars and good times. This part of the equation's still open. Oh, the Story Bridge in Fallons is getting closer. It's time for lunch. Has to be time for a beer. Has to be time for lunch. A lot going on. Another new bar up there, Bar Pacino. I think that's owned by a guy called Al. And the old building still remains, that's good. And the new building remains as ugly as ever. No, it's alright. Story Bridge. What a spot. The kitty cat is over the river. If it's a city hopper, it's free. If it's a kitty cat, I believe it's not. Let's go to Fallons for a beer. Well, do you get any more iconic than a couple of city cats going under the Story Bridge and a plane going up? With new buildings shooting up all the time. Can I get a wave? Maybe. No, I can't. That's not embarrassing at all. Gee, I'm dry. Well, that's where I saw the bull shark being pulled up. Around about over there on that sandy knoll where the kayaks are. And of course it was only about a 1.3 metre shark, but enough to take your bloody arm off. That's alright. Bloody good times. Good times. This is Fallons, where it all happens.
Oh, driver! I can see the driver.
Outrageous. Nice cool day here in Brisbane though, only 29 degrees, and it's quite pleasant. And here's the party boat. Is that the party boat? The yacht. Party, party, party. That's partay. Check them.
Her utsett. Det har vært sild I tønne. Det har vært som sild I tønne. Sitte som sild I tønne. Sitte som sild I tønne.
21st floor, menswear.
Oh wait.
He enjoyed it.
That one.
Oh, look at that. With a bit of a pool down there. And the Story Bridge, the start of it. That's a bloody entertaining hub. Bloody good stuff. Bloody good stuff from Brisbane. I queried this, felons, but I'm not querying it anymore in terms of its wondrous ability to serve booze and food. And there's the Story Bridge. First time I've been up that elevator.
Run from Paddington.
Celeste with all her friends. Well, there we go. Oh, that guy's taking a pee at about 3 o'clock. And we'll go across the road. He wasn't happy with me taking a video of him taking a pee, but who cares? I was having a beer at the Story Bridge Hotel once and somebody peed off the bridge. Not into my drink, nearly, but it wasn't very pleasant. So I thought I'd take a picture of him. Look at that. Beautiful. Celeste. And plenty of cars come across here. I tell you what, that's wondrous. This is why Brisbane is the best city in Australia. It's a big country town, home to 2.5 million, as I've said before, but if Dave Grohl comes, that means it's an epic town. Plenty of good sports, and I mean decent sports, international sports. That guy, he's enjoying life. Beautiful. They call this city Brisbane, and they call the river the Brisbane River, aka the Brown Snake. Good times. Celeste has had enough of me.
No, you put your camera here and then we will run.
Who's the fastest?
Me. I won.
She took on a sprint champion, in my own mind, and got her ass kicked. Look at that! Yeah, just beat Celeste in the sprint, and she's not too happy at the moment. Gave her a head start and smashed her. Very, very fast, man. Those were our people today. That's Gregorio tonight. That's going to be the last video from Australia. Next time you see me, which will be Tuesday, it's now Saturday, we'll be in Taiwan, so I'll see you then. Looking forward to Taipei 101, or whatever it might be. Happy days. That's not Taipei 101, by the way. Legend. Deary. 29 degrees at 3:31 on April the 1st. That is no joke. On a very cool day in Brisbane. And I say cool, 29 degrees isn't anything to scoff at. It's still warm. Warm! That's Kangaroo Point. Where are all these people going? Oh, okay. Well, it's a good day, those. And that is a great pub. That's where the guy peed down there. Yeah, they're bloody good days. Bloody good days, those. Brisbane, or as the Americans say, welcome to Brisbane, man. Still 29 degrees. The sun is trying to pop through. Inclement weather. It will rain tomorrow. Looking forward to that. That's adios from Brisbane. Best city in Australia. We're in Kangaroo Point. I said the last scene was going to be the last scene. It was actually the second last scene, because I've always liked here Kangaroo Point lookout. A plethora of boats, and the calm waters have been distracted by the kitty cat boat. Oh yes, 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 yes. Fabulous stuff. South Bank threw that away. And that's a good wee bar that it used to just be a cafe that opened to about 2 o'clock, and now it's beers galore at night. Oh yes, happy days. Okay, last scene, I promise you. They've been planted, those things, and that is CBD in all its glory. Happy days. See you in Taipei. Tropical plants for a tropical environment. Okay, seriously, that's the last view. That's the last view, guys, of Brisbane, Australia, man. Fare thee well from Brisbane, man. Yeah. Bit of rock climbing. Oh, what a city. The best in Australia. And that is the iconic image of the city cat. And another one coming this way. Oh yes, 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 yes! Guten Tag, wie geht's? Auf Wiedersehen.